Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're going to compare two smartphones which is priced below the 25k in India, the ASUS Zenfone 3 with the Xiaomi Mi5. So the ASUS Zenfone 3 is a recently announced device in India which comes for 21,999 and has a 5.2-inch Full HD display. It's powered by the Snapdragon 625 octa-core chipset coupled with 3 gigs of RAM and 22 gigs of internal storage, and it also has a 16 megapixel rear camera, 8 megapixel front camera, 2600 mAh battery, and Android 6.0 Marshmallow, and we have the Zen UI 3.0. Now talking about the Xiaomi Mi5, this has a 5.15-inch Full HD display. It's powered by the Snapdragon 820 quad-core chipset coupled with 3GB RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage, and you also have a 16 megapixel rear camera, 3000 mAh battery, and Android 6.0 Marshmallow, and we have this MIUI on top of it. So now let's go into the detailed aspects about these two phones. So let's first have a look at the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see the ASUS Zenfone 3 is probably the best device, best designed Zenfone yet, and this comes with glass finish. We have Corning Gorilla Glass, and the same is the case with the Xiaomi Mi5. Both these devices have Corning Gorilla Glass protection and looks quite good. The ASUS Zenfone 3 definitely has a resemblance with the newer Samsung flagship devices, but it still definitely looks good, and it's one of the best Zenphones released till date with a premium finishing and build quality. Now the Xiaomi Mi5 is one of the really compact devices. You can see the bezels have been kept low. We have this curved finishing towards the edges, which gives a really great feeling. It's just 129 grams when compared to the 144 grams on the ASUS Zenfone 3. But having said that, the Zenfone 3 feels a bit more stronger to hold than the Xiaomi Mi5. The Xiaomi Mi5 does give an impression it is slightly brittle and might break on heavy bending or crushing. So that's not the case with the Zenfone 3. Definitely more stronger than the Mi5. So design and build quality, we would say the Xiaomi Mi5 is the better looking device and the better designed device. But having said that, if you are a person who wants a slightly more stronger device, then the ASUS Zenfone 3 should be your choice. Both these devices are good looking devices in this category. Now looking at the display, both these phones have a Full HD display. We have a 5.2-inch Full HD display on the ASUS Zenfone 3, while it's 5.15-inch on the Xiaomi Mi5. Now the display quality is again really good on both these devices. The pixel density and the screen size are almost similar. The touch response also feels really good. But having said that, based on our usage, we would say the Xiaomi Mi5 has a slight edge over the ASUS Zenfone 3 in terms of the overall display quality. Now let's move on to the software and performance. Now both these phones have Android 6.0 Marshmallow out of the box, and we have this custom UIs on top of it. Now let's have a look at the Zen UI first. So Zen UI has been improved. Now there are lots of added features as well. So Zen UI is one of the really customized software available, and it has been the case ever since the Zenfone 5 was released a couple of years back, and the Zen UI is now improved, and it does come with some added features. We have this customized notifications, and a lot of added features are also included. If you go to the settings panel, you can see there is added features like Zen motion support, themes are there, fingerprint scanner, easy mode, kids mode, and a lot of customizations are possible from the home screen. So it's a really powerful UI. Does come with a lot of added features as well. So that's the software on the Zen UI. Now talking about the Xiaomi MIUI 8. So this phone comes with MIUI 8, and this is the latest version of MIUI, and does come with a lot of added features as well. You can see it again offers a lot of features. We have the second space, dual apps. So these are some of the features which are really useful. You can run two apps at the same time, two instances of the same app, and you can create a different space, which means you can use the device as if you're using two smartphones. So a lot of features are again included in MIUI 8. We have already done a video on MIUI 8. You can also check out that video to get an idea about how polished MIUI 8 is. It also comes with theme support and a lot of added features as well. So in terms of software, both these devices are equally good. Both are customized softwares and does not offer any resemblance to the stock Android experience. But having said that, we would say the MIUI 8 is slightly more polished in terms of the looks and does give a great feeling when using. The Zen UI is again a really good UI, a lot of added features. We would say in terms of the features being offered, it is better than the MIUI 8. So it's a personal choice whether you want the MIUI 8 or the Zen UI. Now talking about the performance, so this is one area where the Xiaomi's Mi 5 scores over the Zenfone 3. So Zenfone 3 comes with the Snapdragon 625 octa-core chipset, which is a mid-range chipset. It is coupled with 3 gigs of RAM, and we have 32 gigs of internal storage, which is expandable via micro SD card, which is a hybrid SIM card. Now the Xiaomi's Mi 5 runs on the Snapdragon 820 octa-core chipset, and this is a really powerful chipset, one of the really powerful chipsets available right now, and comes with 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. The storage is not expandable on the Mi 5. Now talking about the overall performance, we would say the Xiaomi's Mi 5 is definitely the better device out of these two, because the 625 isn't as powerful as the 820, and 625 is a mid-range processor while the 820 is a flagship processor. So in terms of the overall performance, the gaming experience, both these devices are quite good in terms of the gaming experience. We would say again in gaming performance, the Xiaomi Mi 5 excels with excellent gaming ability. The 625 on the Zenfone 3 also performed pretty well, but it's not as good as the Xiaomi Mi 5 in terms of the experience. But one good thing about the Zenfone 3 is that you can expand the storage to 256 GB using the micro SD card, which is not available on the Xiaomi Mi 5. Now talking about the other aspect, we have a fingerprint scanner on the front panel on the Xiaomi Mi 5, while it's on the rear panel on the Zenfone 3. Now we would say the Zenfone 3 fingerprint scanner is more accurate and pretty quick to unlock the device, but the Xiaomi Mi 5 does have some misses here and there, and so we would say in terms of fingerprint experience, the Zenfone 3 is faster. So that's the software and performance. Now looking at the benchmark scores of the AnTuTu benchmark scores of these two phones, you can clearly see how powerful the Snapdragon 820 is when compared to the Snapdragon 625 octa-core chipset. So obviously the Snapdragon 820 powered the Xiaomi Mi 5 excels in terms of the overall performance. So now let's go to the camera aspect. So these two phones have a 16 megapixel rear camera. We have laser autofocus on the ASUS Zenfone 3 and a dual tone LED flash. We have face detection autofocus on both these devices, and a 4-axis optical image stabilization again on both these devices. Now the front camera is 4 megapixel on the Mi 5, while it's 8 megapixel on the Zenfone 3. Now talking about the camera experience, the camera offers quite good amount of features. We have lots of modes included on both these devices, and they're quite good. Now looking at the camera samples taken with these two phones, you can clearly see that the Zenfone 3 does not have great color quality. That's one area Zenfone 3 needs to improve, while the Xiaomi Mi 5 definitely does come with some great clarity, and overall the photo quality looks better on the Xiaomi Mi 5. Now one good thing about the ASUS Zenfone 3 is that it has excellent optical image stabilization, much better than the Xiaomi Mi 5. So if you're recording video in a highly shaky environment, you would say that Zenfone 3 optical image stabilization works really good. But having said that, the side part of this is that the camera on the Zenfone 3 is not as good as the Xiaomi Mi 5, even though the optical image stabilization is better on the Zenfone 3. So that was the camera aspect. Now finally moving on to the battery. Now both these phones have fast charging USB-C type port included, and Zenfone 3 has 2600 mAh battery, which is kind of low capacity, while the Xiaomi Mi 5 comes with 3000 mAh battery. Now the battery performance is quite decent on both these devices, but having said that, the Xiaomi Mi 5 excels in terms of battery performance when compared to the Zenfone 3. So that was the detailed comparison of these two phones. So which is better device to buy? Obviously we would say the Xiaomi Mi 5 makes a great buy here. Excellent performance, superior processor, better camera experience, a lighter build. The build quality also looks quite good. The pricing is really good. 22,999 is the new pricing of the Xiaomi Mi 5 when compared to 21,999 on the ASUS Zenfone 3 with just a Snapdragon 625. So obviously in terms of the overall value for money aspect, we would say the Xiaomi Mi 5 is definitely the better choice out of these two devices. So that was a detailed comparison of these two phones. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to your YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.